I missed the last session. So where were we?
We just study operators.
Oh yeah, rxRust.
I don't know if it's a good time to try to implement yet. We have
Yeah.
made progress in our understanding of operators. Good progress,
Mm-hmm.
both with you and with Marton.
Yeah.
And last session was with Marton. The
Mm-hmm.
operator that we studied is, which one was it? YouTube would show which one it was. It was the merge operator.
Oh.
So like I can say how the merge operator works. I think I can
Mm-hmm.
say how the delay one works. I know the pieces involved. I understand the data structures involved, the smart pointers.
Yeah.
I think I do. So maybe we could take a stab at implementing catch error again, or
Yeah.
maybe we can like think about it. So now that we
Yeah.
know more, right?
Right.
I think the data structure is like a good test. If we can imagine data structure, would be a good test of our understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So even
Yeah.
without code, I kind of don't want to look at code. I just want to talk about the data structure.
Yeah.
A catch error is an operator that consumes an observable
Mm-hmm.
and a function that receives that observable's error by value
Yeah.
and returns a different observable of the same value type and a different error type.
Yes.
Okay. Consuming an observable means wrapping an observable.
Mm-hmm.
It means wrapping an observable. And what we need to keep is the observable, the original one, and the function. Right?
That's yeah. Yeah.
So the observable, the operator struct is, from what I've read so far, is often the the simpler of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And then that observable needs to implement being an observable, right? Let's not mention the actual traits. Let's talk in abstract terms, which means it it implements subscribe.
Yeah.
And in subscribe, what typically happens is that an observer is received, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the observer that subscribes is received. The observable in the implementation of subscribe, right? This is all in the implementation of subscribe. The observable is destructed.
Yeah.
And from its fields, an observer is constructed.
Right.
And so now the original so now we have several things in this subscribe implementation. We have the original observable.
Mm-hmm.
We have the function. We have the kind of incoming observer.
Mm-hmm.
And we are supposed to construct an observer.
Yeah.
And subscribe that observer to the original observable.
Mm-hmm.
And store the function in the observer.
Yes.
And store the incoming observer in the observer.
Incoming observer?
Yes.
The source, you mean? Or
no, the incoming observer. In a subscribe call,
mm-hmm. Oh yes, right. Yeah.
There's an incoming observer, the thing that wants to subscribe to
yes.
Your new observable.
The
right?
self. Yeah.
So in the subscribe call, there is this incoming observable,
mm-hmm.
and there is an observable that we construct. Right? In essence, we turn the observable, the original observable. Sorry, not the original one. Our observable, right? We convert self from an observable into an observer, right?
Yeah.
We don't really do that, but we use its fields, right? We destruct it and use its fields. So its fields are the function and the original observable.
Yeah.
So the new observer gets to own the next observer,
mm-hmm.
also called the incoming observer, and the function, and it gets to subscribe to the original observable.
Yeah.
And all this happens in the subscribe call, in the implementation of subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
And the final thing is that the subscription is returned.
Yeah.
Now, that is an observer.
Subscription is
Not the subscription. The observer that we have just constructed in subscribe,
mm-hmm.
and subscribed it to the original observable.
Yes.
Is the observer. The what's called the catch error observer.
Okay. Yeah.
It's now owned by the kind of the upstream observer.
Mm-hmm.
The observer of the original observable, right? Because the original observable also gets turned into an observer. Perhaps, like we don't know, right? Maybe it's the origin, right? Maybe it's the source.
Yeah.
But it's owned by something else. We pass it somewhere else. But its implementation still applies wherever it lives. And now we can talk about its implementation, right? The observer, the catcher or observer. Now because until now we talked about how it is created, right?
Yeah.
The first is an observable, but that's not much. It's just storage. And then when subscribe is called on it, it kind of turns into an observer that holds the function and the next observer.
Yeah.
And gets to subscribe to the original observable and return a subscription. So that observer that is now subscribed, it's observing. It's observing on. So if it gets values, so when and it has these two states, right? An error did not occur yet, right? We need to implement that when we need to implement what it observes on, right? There's the switching. Because initially, it observes on the original observable.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as soon as there's an error, it needs to observe on it needs to call that function.
Yeah.
And observe on what that function returned.
Yes.
And here is where it gets more complex, because there needs to be more than one struct here. Because as soon as we subscribe to an observable, like the original one,
Mm-hmm.
we give away that observer.
Yeah.
And we can only mutate it on next calls. But that's not when we want to mutate it. We want to mutate it on the error call.
Yeah.
And the error call consumes the observer. So we cannot really mutate it. It's gone. It's going to disappear. We can do something, but that struct disappears.
Yeah.
So we need like a proxy struct, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need two structs. We need an observer, and then we need a something observer, right? Like the inner observer, or maybe these are two types, right? Like we can call it catch error observer. That's the thing that that's the thing that's that is provided to. Okay, here I can't quite imagine it. Can we? So there's the part that I can imagine is that other operators have this observer, an inner observer.
Yeah.
And I think what happens is that the the inner observer is still owned by the observer. Does that make sense? It ends up being a field in the outer observer.
Oh, do you have an example? Merge, maybe?
Yeah, I should have an example. I also should have an example that's simpler than merge.
Mm-hmm. Retry.
But I can't think of one. So let's look at merge.
So we have merge, and then we have merge observer inner.
Yes, and right after that we have, right before that we have merge observer.
Yeah.
And P, merge observer of P has a field P. And P is a pointer to the merge observer inner. You can't see that here, but if you look at that implementation, you will see that it's an impl OP item air observer item air for merge observer P,
Mm-hmm.
where P is dref RC dref mute, that's a smart pointer, and the target is merge observer inner.
Yeah. Right.
And observer is implemented on both of them. Am I right? What am observer for merge observer?
Mm-hmm.
And
no.
No.
This is for merge observer.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Inner is the thing that, so, and then in the case of merge, there's some logic here, but the point is there's this smart pointer that points
But why do we need this pointer and not just inline this in the observer merge observer struct?
because look at error 64.
64. Oh, it consumes it.
Yeah. You cannot keep observing after error because your observer is consumed. But we need to keep observing after error.
Right.
So in error, we need to access something that keeps living somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Something that is not consumed. And we need to like cause that to mutate that. And
Yeah.
we need to tell it, hey, from now on, call that method, right? Call the function,
Mm-hmm.
and from now on observe on that.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So there's this ownership question here, right?
Yeah.
When can we look at the subscribe
Mm-hmm.
method?
Subscribe. Yeah. Yeah.
So subscribe takes self,
Mm-hmm.
and then it returns a subscription. So it means it gives ownership of the observer to the next subscribe call,
Yeah.
right? To the original observable.
Mm-hmm.
So the original observer is going to go away, right, and live in the original observable.
Mm-hmm.
But we need something that continues living somewhere. And the only thing that the user gets is a subscription, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So is it, and so I mean I guess that's the, I guess that's where, right, that it needs to be some kind of a, not like one of the existing subscription implementations,
Mm-hmm.
because maybe all the existing subscription implementations is like, well, they just, I don't know, I don't know what they do. There's some, because we need some, that logic. Maybe it lives in this subscription struct. Sure, maybe it's not the implementation of, what is it, what do these things, self unsub, self unsub,
Mm-hmm.
does that have a, can you go to the,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, it implements subscription. So what does the trade subscription look like?
Trade subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think we do anything very interesting in, but yeah, but I think, yeah, I think we need to implement unsubscribe, because what do we unsubscribe from? It
Mm-hmm.
needs either the original or the substitute, right?
Yeah.
So I think we need a unsubscribe. We need a subscription struct as well, and maybe that's where, maybe that's the thing that will be a smart pointer that will be cloned into the original observer. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Isn't that what retry does? They have the serial subscription from what I remember. Which,
okay, yeah. Maybe. I do remember that.
yeah.
Much more complex than
Yeah.
catch error, I think.
Yes.
Especially with an additional trait of retry policy and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So at this point, it doesn't seem like too much. It seems like if what we have just imagined is sound,
Mm-hmm.
we should be able to like look at, do it and like look at other things and just kind of piece it together.
Yes.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
try.
Okay. All right. I'll start the timer again then. Okay. Catch error. Do we delete all of it or just edit this?
I don't know what we have here. What do we have? Do we have just copy pasted stuff? Do we have lots of comments, or do we have a skeleton?
I think this is the only comment that is important.
Okay, so let's keep this and make modifications. It'll save us some time.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think this is correct. Like.
Yeah.
We don't keep state. This is stateless. This is like this just keeps the source observable for a while. Let's take inspiration from other operators. See what the fields should be named. Like maybe map is fine, right? It also keeps a source. Maybe it's just called source field.
Yeah. Source and func. We
can
just use that.
Let's do source and func.
Yeah. And there will be S and F here. That's right. And we don't have state. Catch error observer. We don't know this yet. How do we? We can just look at map again.
Well, it's going to be different. Catch error observer. So it has a pointer, right? That's all it has, and it has the next observer, right? Is that so? Like, look at map observer. Does it store the next observer?
Yeah, it does.
Another observer. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's adopt that field. I think that's
no state.
Actually, no. What am I saying? What are we? I think I think it could be either way. So one way is where this could be where the question where is the original observer, right? Because there's kind of two observers here possibly.
Yeah.
No, I don't think what we've imagined is sound. You know why?
Why?
Because we need two different observers. We need because the subscription cannot be the observer. These need to be two different types, because the observer is consumed by subscribe call, and the subscription is returned by the subscribe call.
Yeah.
In our implementation, there will be two distinct subscribe calls. One is the one that the kind of the first one, the original subscribe call, and then there is an optional later subscribe call.
Yeah.
So we need two distinct structs, observer structs here. We need something like catch error original observer and catch error substitute observer. Does that make sense? And the original observer will have a smart pointer to the subscription to be able to mutate the subscription, right?
Yeah.
To subscribe with a new substitute observer. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. Kind of, yes.
So,
yeah.
Not entirely?
Not, yeah, maybe when I write it, it might make more sense. Yeah.
So catch error original observer, you can shorten it to orig.
Catch error orig observer, and this will just be a pointer, right?
Of P. You can adopt the
from merge.
Yeah, it's a positional.
Yeah. It'll be something like this. Do we need clone?
I don't think so. Why would this be cloned? Why is the other one cloned? Where did you see clone?
Merge observer, clone.
Merge. Who said this? Where's the clone?
Yeah.
Search for clone. Is clone anywhere else?
The merge itself, merge struct.
Okay, anywhere else?
Merge observer, that's it, these two, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Don't know what this is for. Like, does it even make sense?
Does it make sense to clone an observer? No.
I don't know. Let's do without it and see how far we can get.
Yeah. So this will be just that P, the tuple struct. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And catch error subst observer.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps we can avoid. We can refrain from rotating.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Since I kind of think I can imagine this.
Yes.
So what does the subst observer hold?
Just the function.
It holds an observer. It holds the. Oh, hold on. What am I saying? If we have an orig observer and a subst observer, we still need one place to hold the next observer.
Yes.
We still need one place to hold the next observer.
Yeah.
Maybe not one place. Maybe it can move from the orig observer to the subs observer. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we need two fields on each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry. On the orig observer, we need a pointer to the sub. We need a pointer to the subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And an observer.
Something like that, and an observer.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, oh, it's not supposed to end. Yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah, and then the same thing here, but yeah.
This does not have a pointer, right?
Mm-hmm.
This has a
Observer and function.
I don't think that it has a function.
Okay.
If anything has a function, maybe it's the original observer. It holds the function just in case. Does that make sense? It holds the function in case it needs to be called, and once it's called, it's gone. It's consumed. It's an fn once, and then a subst observer is created. It does not have a function.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we can put the function there in the original observer.
I don't know if these have to be pub. Was it pub here in map?
It's okay. We will find out if it needs to be. It's a very easy error.
Okay. We have our structs in place.
But what is the subscription a pointer to?
Yeah. We need.
What is the subscription type for map?
Subscription type for map.
You need to look at the implementation of subscribe.
Yeah.
Core observable.
Mm-hmm.
It inherits the subscription of S unsub source subscribe. Source subscribe. In this case, subscription type comes from the source. What's source?
Source as the source observable
is the original observable.
Yeah.
So map does not change the subscription type.
Yeah.
Map does not change the subscription type. So it does not have its own subscription type. But I think that's possible in the case of map and might not be possible in our case because our subscription type, like where else will we be able to like hold the What am I trying to find an owner for? The replacement.
Yeah. So
The replacement. Can we see, now that we think we have more understanding, can we remind ourselves what the comment was on the issue? Like, because we were given some instructions, and maybe now we can better understand them. I would prefer like implementing the correct thing before.
rxRust.
I think
New
it's an
issues.
issue.
Catch error. There's no comments. Oh, sign in. No.
I don't think it's not showing you comments. Try pull requests.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it is that one.
Yeah. Yes. The comment is here. Thanks for opening this. Catch error is definitely a missing operator, and contributions for it are welcome. For the implementation, retry should be the best existing operator to reference, because catch error also needs to keep the same downstream observer.
Yes.
And
right?
switch to another subscription after an error.
Uh-huh.
The main difference is that catch error should subscribe to the fallback observable returned by the handler,
the function,
rather than resubscribing to the original source.
Okay.
Oh. For the first version, I think it is fine to keep the semantics simple. Source values pass through. Source completion completes normally. Source error calls the handler and switches to the fallback observable. Fallback should then forward its values /completion/error downstream.
Okay. So let's see what the retry operator has as subscription.
Retry.
And what does it hold inside of that subscription?
Subscribe. Yeah, this is a subscribe function.
$3.24. It does not inherit the unsub from the source.
The source, yeah.
Observable. It has its own, and it's an RC mute. Option box subscription. Interesting. It's an RC mute coming from the context.
Yeah.
Option box subscription. Okay, let's see how it uses that.
It's the serial subscription.
Yeah, line 340, that serial subscription is returned.
Yeah.
But before it's returned, it's cloned.
Yeah.
Am I right? Like,
Yeah. It's like storing the active subscription.
it is a sum subscription into boxed, and that's type erasure,
Mm-hmm.
because it can be whatever original subscription, right?
Right.
And this is assigning to the thing inside the pointer.
Mm-hmm.
The pointer is created at 326 with none
That's right. Yes.
inside. And the original subscription is called is is obtained by calling subscribe on the source and then clone and then subscribe. Wait, what am I talking about? Well, yeah. Re retry observer source. I don't know why it's cloned though. I don't know how that works. Maybe there's some clone that we don't understand, right? Oh no, that's not. Uh, that's already a retry observer, but it's the source. No, it's the source. It's a self dot source. Okay, we're
Yeah.
accessing the source field of that self observer. But I don't know what's going on here exactly, or why it's accessing the. First, it's constructing the retry observer, and then it's accessing the field, but then it's cloning it, and then it subscribes it, and that ends up being like a boxed subscription.
Mm-hmm.
So it's type erasure. So that means that we can do the same, right? We can use a boxed subscription. Like I'm not sure. Boxed subscription. Can we like, okay, so so this is where it's created, but let's see the observer implementation, right?
Uh,
Where the error is handled, because that's where it will, do something with that subscription, right?
mm-hmm. You mean here?
You can search for function fn error,
FN error.
like fn
Oh,
space error.
oh, yeah, yeah.
So here's the self, the retry observer. It has a field, right? It has a field.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a mutable self and not.
No. Sorry, don't get confused here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference between 350
Yeah.
and 357, even though it's
Yeah.
one character.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
350, what is passed into the function, the parameter itself, is a ref mute self.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different type.
Yes.
Ref mute self. It's a reference, mutable reference self. And 357 is self. It's just self. The type is self, and mute is like the modifier that says, as a binding, as a local binding, this can be mutated.
Mm. Yeah.
So
Right.
I think, like, in try, I don't think the subscription is ever mutated here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There is a task, and I think maybe the reason the subscription is a where is this? Can you find the field? So, like, go to retry observer and go to
Yeah.
its field. Serial subscription.
Yeah.
Now go find references to that field.
Go to references, serial subscription. It's in the
This is construction.
Yeah. This is
not a trait implementation. It's just an inherent, but it is important. Let's look at that, because this subscribe impulse called from somewhere. I think it's like this is subsequent subscribing, right? Like on retry, right? Like this is retrying, right?
Yeah.
Try to subscribe again. This is the function, and it needs to be it's not a trait method. It's on this retry observer.
Yeah.
So the serial this self is consumed, and the serial subscription is cloned because it's an RC, right? RC mute.
Yes.
And if there is one, right, we do a take. So we unsubscribe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If there is an active subscription, we unsubscribe.
Which kind of seems like a if an error occurred, then why would there be still a subscription? I don't know how that works, but maybe we should do the same. And then the source is cloned. For the case of retry, that makes sense, right? Like, do you want to try again? I guess that's why it's cloned, because you want to try again.
Yeah.
I don't know why self cannot be consumed. Like, why do you need to clone the source when you can just take the source? But it seems that self is retained. It's not destructed here. We basically do a resubscribe with the same self.
Yes.
So before we subscribe, so it's a simple subscribe, but then we kind of, it's funny because we take the subscription, unsubscribe, and then we take then we clone the source, and then we resubscribe.
Yeah.
And then we take that new subscription And we just reassign it because it's a pointer. We replace whatever is in it, and it should be none at this point, right? Because we just did a take there.
Yeah.
Right? We did a take there. Okay.
Yeah. And this is just clone. And the struct, and the field in the struct. That's it.
So a subscription can be, but it's like, what is the, like, where is the implementation of, like, again, this type, this subscription type, right, is a context RC mute of
Boxed
option box subscribe, right? It's a box. Yeah. It's an option.
Yeah.
So there must be somewhere an implementation. Can you go to where box subscription is? Not even box subscription. Like the fact that there's an implementation of subscription for. So can you find the subscription trait?
Subscription trait. Yeah. Yeah, you can go here and go to subscription. Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you find all references or all implementations of this?
Go to implementations.
Okay. Well, and now find the one for option, because right, because there should be one for. No, just one by one. Just.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
None is closed. Some delegates to enter. Okay. That's what I wanted to see, right? Because it's this like must exist.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we look at our data structures again, having learned this subscription stuff?
Catch error. Yeah.
Okay. So let's imagine this without code, even without code. Let's not get distracted by some details.
Yeah.
The part that does not change, is still true, is that creating an operator is trivial. You just keep the original, right, the source observable, and you keep that function. Okay, easy. You return the operator struct. However, subscribing to it needs to return a subscription and create some observer, at least one, that observes on the original, that subscribes to the original. And must somehow be connected to the same subscription, right?
Right.
It must somehow be connected to the same subscription because it needs to operate on that subscription, right? That's the contract. We have the user called, the caller called subscribe. They have a subscription. That's the subscription they have. They're not going to have another subscription, right?
Yes.
Internally, that subscription, we may change it, but that's opaque to the caller. So it's like maybe all we need is a pointer to that well, we need, yeah, the observer. So like now we can look at the code.
Mm-hmm.
It has a pointer to the subscription.
Yeah.
It has the next, or let's say downstream observer,
Mm-hmm.
to pass values, right?
Yeah.
It has the function. Okay, as long as next is called on this, we just pass values to the downstream observer, right?
Yeah.
But when error is called on this and consumes it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we need to call the function to obtain the next the substitute.
Mm-hmm.
We need to construct. We need to unsubscribe. Right? We have a pointer to the subscription, right? So we can unsubscribe.
Yeah.
It'll be an option, right?
Yes.
It'll be an option. We unsubscribe. We do option. We do take.
Mm-hmm.
We unsubscribe. We obtain the replacement observable. We create the new observer.
Mm-hmm.
We also take the downstream observer, and we kind of pass it into the construction of the substitute observer.
Yeah.
And then we subscribe
The substitute.
to the substitute observer, the substitute observable.
Mm-hmm.
We get a subscription, and we assign it to the into the into the value of the pointer, into the value inside the pointer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so I think we have a good plan for the implementation of subscribe.
Yeah.
And these two structs kind of look correct.
Mm-hmm.
And from here we need to think of what is the implementation of observer for the substitute observer.
Yeah.
I'll give you the mic because I need to breathe for a while.
Right. We need to think about the observer for the substitute observer. Wait. Do we start with writing the subscribe function?
I was hoping that you will describe the behavior of observer for the substitute observer.
The behavior for observer for the substitute observer.
There's next, error, and complete, and there's also is closed.
Yeah. I mean, for next, you just pass through.
Mm-hmm.
And for error, you wait.
You also just pass through.
Yeah, yeah,
Is that right?
yeah. I think so. We don't handle the error for the substitute observer, right? And that's
Right.
not what catcher is supposed to do as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
we
it's
just
just a canonical trivial
yeah, it's just
observer
pass
doesn't
through
do
for
anything.
everything then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's implement this. Let's see if we can implement this.
Okay. So catcher R, we have S, F. Catcher or observer. This will be, we can just write the sub-observer first since that's simple.
This is wrong though. 946.
46.
It's not the source error.
Hmm.
We
Yeah.
need we need another generic,
Mm-hmm.
something like subst error. Like S error. Well, not on the struct though, just on the implementation.
Yeah. So S error.
S error. Maybe
Air.
just S
Okay.
area, and then type air is S air.
Type air is S air.
And another bound on F.
Bound on F.
Yeah, it's Fn once. That takes.
Oh. Fn once and okay.
That takes S call air. Oh, we have a naming problem. But this, yeah, S call air, and returns S air. And now we need to rename S air to like subst air. Or like out air, maybe. I don't like out because we already have the term substitute. So yeah, rename this to subst air.
Just subs or subst?
You can actually rename.
Oh.
Subst air.
With the T?
Whatever we used on the.
We did not use the T.
I think the T is important.
Yeah, okay. Subst air. I'll change this to subst observer.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that looks right.
Yeah. Over here, field source.
Wait, I need to read it from the start. Impl S item air observer of item air. Okay, let's do the original one first.
This will be original observer. Okay.
And it seems like how many type parameters does that take?
3.
Okay. So let's use the same names like P, O, and F.
P, O, and F. The same thing here. P, O, and F.
Okay. I don't know what scope is, so let's remove that.
P will be RC mute.
let's not make bounds before we know that we need them.
Yeah.
I think we. Okay, so let's take a look at next, because the bounds serve what we do in implementation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's look what we do in next. This is self source next, right?
Yeah.
So this comes from why source? Not source. Observer, self observer.
Yeah. And next.
Now it doesn't have next. Now we need to study for it. So
for
O is
yeah.
Where?
Oh yeah, where
O
is observer.
Take a look at yeah, it must be observer, because I don't know, because that's just try observer. Observer of no, it's observer of.
Oh, observer.
I mean,
of?
what is of? Of is angle brackets.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
Of item and subst error, subst air. Okay, now we need subst air. I don't think I don't think you need a bound on this. We need to declare it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to rotate?
Yeah.
Let me
okay.
Rest your editing mind.
Mob X. Oh no. Yeah, that's
Screen sharing shared. rxRust. Sure. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
This is where we are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know that we need air here. Oh, wait. Observer. Yeah. This is the original, right? Original is observer item and original air.
Yeah.
And we need subst air.
Oh, right there.
It's not constrained by the impl blah blah blah. What does that mean? It means that I don't know, maybe f is a function once that takes air. Hold on, that's not true. This is not the correct thing. It actually returns a that's not. It returns an entire like
Observable.
s we need a context, right? Because this returns a context. Is this? Let's see examples of a function that returns an observable, right? Do we have such a thing?
Function that returns observable.
Yeah. Here's like flat map or switch map. This func switch state. This should be a bound on f somewhere here, right? So like f out. The heck is out? There we go. See this? It's pretty much what we need, right? And this is observable type though, but we need it. We also need it. Why do we need it here? Oh, this is observable type. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So subst air is not even here, I think. I think it's more like subst, just subst, right? And this turns
subst,
not impl,
returns,
right?
Just substrate. Returns.
For a fn once, I believe, in this case, takes s error and returns. Oh, there's no lifetime because it's an error. Lifetime is for an item, right? And this is subst, like you said, right? And subst is a context where inner is observable type. Why is only air specified there? Can you explain?
No, I'm not sure.
Strange? Or what? It has a type item.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you can get away with not specifying it, but well, item is S item, right? And air is subst. No. Subst air. I don't know, right? Like some type subst air. Does it make sense? Wait, what am I doing? What is this? Okay. Wait. Missing generics. Oh, lifetime. Also, static, right? It needs to be an owned static. it's not exactly like this. It's in here. It's like inside the context. Okay. Now, what's the problem here? I don't know. I'll be back in a moment, okay?
Okay.
I'm back.
Yep.
It's actually a relief to see so much progress. It's also confidence inspiring, but I don't want to speak too soon. Let's
Yeah.
what do that item? What's missing? There's a lifetime involved here, right?
I believe, yeah.
What if we don't? What if we? Why did we get away with like not specifying this item in what was it that I was looking at? Switch map. What's
Switch
the
map.
deal there?
Switch map. Somewhere
It's
here.
line 141.
Yeah.
The heck? I don't know. Let's try doing that. What happens if we don't specify it?
Yeah. Let's
Just
do
like
that.
no way. What? Why? Just delete. What? What are we doing?
No, I just took the out from there.
Mm-hmm.
Renamed it to subst, the bound.
Okay. Well, change the error type to be subst error.
Mm-hmm. Air type to be substar. There'll be a new, substar. Okay. Seems to work.
What the heck, man? I don't get it. Try not specify. Try. Well, maybe it'll be inferred somehow. Okay, fine, whatever. Just delete that commented outline. I don't, why did we specify the air? Because we wanted it to go somewhere. Because if you just try removing that air.
This air, you mean? Oh, you mean, oh, okay, this air. Yeah. Yeah.
What happens?
Nothing. Oh, I mean, yeah, this is, so yeah.
Okay, that's why we did
unused.
this.
Yeah.
Okay then. But like why does it, so delete the generic? We're not using it.
Yeah.
We are using it. That's what we're using it here.
Yeah.
That we need to do. So okay, so undo twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So maybe this is good. Okay. Let's go. We have another. We have. Okay. So what is this? Observer for original observer. Okay. POF. And observer needs an item and air. I don't yet know that we need subst error here.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Just let's remove it. Wait, observer. Where's O? Is observer. That's why we need subst error, right?
Yeah.
Because the observer here is observer item. Why? No. Why is this subst error? That's not correct. It's the original error. It's not subst error. O. That's the downstream. That's the downstream observer, right?
Downstream observer.
O is the downstream observer. Can you not specify?
Just no bounds.
Well, not no bounds, but no error.
Oh.
I think it's an associated type, so it maybe cannot be omitted. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we do need that. Okay.
Maybe this.
No, it's not air. It's subst error.
Yeah.
Because it's the downstream.
Yeah.
Okay, so now subst error does not have. It's not constrained, right? So function once. Takes an error.
Yeah.
And returns it's the same thing. Subst, and then we have a subst. There is a context, yada yada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now we can call next in the downstream observer just fine, right? Okay. Let's not do error yet. Let's do complete. It's closed. Okay, now let's do error.
Yeah.
Delete that stuff. What do we do here? Self has a field, right?
Yeah, the subscription.
Subscription. Okay.
Yeah.
So obtain the subscription, like obtain a clone, like let subscription equals self dot subscription dot
RC deref mute.
borrow mute, I don't know, whatever that is.
Yeah. Rotated.
Sharing. Shared. Okay, I don't believe we have. So what we want to do is not switch map. We wanted to look at retry and like borrow here. This is a test. Mute. Borrow mute. Is this no? This. It's just a. It's not just a clone. We want RC deref mute. I don't know that we need to clone it. Let's try RC deref mute. And like, I think we also want to take. Basically, we just want that, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do on. I don't know that we need to clone. So I'm going to just kind of take this, put self here, and remove that.
Yeah.
And now it's not zero subscription, is subscription. And now it doesn't have that, right? So that needs to be the bound.
Yes.
Which is P.
P,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it should be here.
It will be RC deref, context RC deref mute, I think. RC mute, yeah.
Where is it? Where is it here?
P. Oh, it's not because I think we'll find it in.
This is just.
Yeah. It's just declared in the type.
No, it is coming from observer CTX. It's the third. The bound is on the struct.
Yeah. Yeah. In our case, it's a pointer, right? Does it have to be?
Well, whatever it is, I mean, let's try just doing.
Yeah.
Do we have? Like, what is? We need a context here, right?
Yeah.
Where do we get that context?
Isn't it in the scope? As in, can't you just?
You think this is enough?
Context colon RC mute, isn't?
No. There's no.
And then option context box subscription.
Basically this.
Yeah, basically that, but without observer CTX. Just context.
This is a type.
Oh.
This refers to a generic. So it's a type in its implementation of a trait. It has that.
Right. Okay.
So it'll be what is P is context. and something that is passed here, like the field. Okay, what is the field? Subscription. It's P, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not if P is just if P is context. If P is context,
Yeah.
where, so what is RC mute is like target is target is arbitrary. Target is T. What is T? No, the target is that with the target is the inner.
Mm-hmm.
So if P is like context, right, where the inner is option, but then we have, well, we're just missing a context here. Like,
Yeah.
Option of the context of something. The so we can do what retry did, or we could do what switch map did. Where's the RC? Where's the not sure. Need to find it.
RC. I think it was not switch map. Wait, let me see. Sharing screen. What's that? Was it map or merge? I think it was merge. This,
merge.
right? Yeah.
Where
This.
is oh oh, it's not from the context.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's try that.
Uh-huh.
Good catch.
P RCD ref mute. Yeah, comment is for now. This will be target will be
Option of option of box subscription.
yeah, that seems to work. Yeah. But what's the error now? No method named unsubscribe. Maybe just wrong bounds. Is it option or box subscription?
It's unknown.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Is there any other error? Why is this unknown? Self P catch error original observer takes that P, right?
Yeah.
And it so what's the type of subscription? Self-subscription. It's P. P. And P is RCDRF mute. The target is option box subscription, right? Is that similar to what operator did we just look at?
Merge.
Merge? Is that what merge does?
It has merge,
Mm,
observer inner.
so
It's,
that's different. Merge observer, but not very different. I mean, the target still exists, right?
yeah.
Why do we get that unknown? Is that just okay? No, show us our code. Like, we need to understand why it's unknown when we declare it. That's not reasonable. Maybe it's a Rust analyzer problem.
Yeah. Or our code. Yeah, here.
Why can't we do that? So box subscription. Well, why is it unknown? Like, is the sum okay? Oh, you need to import the trait into scope
Oh,
with
the box.
underscore as underscored. There's an action for that.
On unsubscribe, you mean? No?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Where it's a quick fix.
quick fix? No, I don't get anything. No code action.
No.
No.
But boxed subscription. Okay, so I don't know. Go to boxed subscription. Is there a subscription? Okay, subscription needs to be in scope. Try bringing subscription into scope with like not box subscription. Subscription. I don't know why it doesn't let you. Just do it manually.
Okay.
Go to the top and I don't know where it is. Something like, I don't know, find it, subscription. It's a trait.
Thing is this, like this.
Subscription as underscore.
As underscore.
Just space.
Uh-huh.
As underscore. We don't want it in scope, we just want the methods from it in scope. So that's how you do it.
Oh yeah, that's gone. The error is gone.
Okay. Now we have unsubscribed. Now we need to construct the replacement, right? So let's do kind of let substitute equals construct a catch error subst observer. It takes some field, right?
Yeah.
What field does it take? Is it even a named field or
observer? Yeah.
Okay, observer. And that's the observer from self, right? So the self dot observer. And that's it. That's constructed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
then
now we subscribe.
Subscribe again.
No, we need the function to obtain the new observable.
Yeah.
So there's a substitute observer and a substitute observable, right?
Yes.
So let's make the bindings more verbose. Let's do subst observer. Okay, and before it, do a subst observable.
Yeah, looks like it's going somewhere.
Yeah. Shared.
Yeah.
I noticed that in other in other operators we do this. We like explode.
Yeah,
self.
deconstruct and yeah.
Let self. No. Self.
Yeah, equals self.
And then subscription observer func. Okay. Func error.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need to mute here. And then let's subscription equals observable.subscribe subst observer. I think this is subscription and sub. Well, we need the guard. And in retry, it's not in retry.
Merge? Or oh here, yeah.
It's not. Oh, they just clone it. Can we just call that twice? They just call this twice in the same method for some reason. Is that okay? But here they don't call it twice. Do they obtain? Because here they construct it.
Yeah.
Okay, screw it. Let's call it twice. I undo this extraction and then we basically don't even need this let, right? We can do
subscription dot rcdf.
What am I doing? Yeah, subscription dot rcdf mutes.
Yeah.
This.
Uh-huh.
What's going on here?
I think bounce.
Okay, what is subst observer? Oh, yeah, it's simply not. It's simply not. What is this? Subst observer is not. There is no observer for subst observer yet. Right? Impol something observer, right? Item and air for
catch error subst observer.
Catch error subst observer of.
That's it, I think. Yeah.
Where?
Observer.
Oh.
And all of them are just passed through, but
okay. Item air, right? Okay. What is cannot type, cannot find? This is O. Server. Okay. Or what? Self.
Dot observer. Dot next.
Next.
Value.
What are you doing? Okay. observer, okay. Where observer, no, what? O,
O,
observer of item
air.
and air. Seems to work. Error.
Yeah, it's the
Self
same.
observer error. Air. Self observer complete. Self? No.
No.
Self observer is
It's closed.
closed.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. This somehow not satisfied. Something is not satisfied. The trait bound subst as context. Okay. We don't have a core observable implementation, right?
Yeah.
We didn't do that yet. So
Yes.
I think that's what we need. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Maybe. I don't know. It's difficult to read this part.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit long.
Okay. Shed. Obstat. Okay. Yeah. I required by a bound, introduced by this call, and this core observable. Let's implement core observable for we already
For the
have.
operator?
Yeah. But we don't have any core observable. You can just copy it.
Is that true though? Like how did that get there? Like whoever said that that's like that reaches there? It's a inner needs to implement core observer. Is this a missing bound on the inner somewhere here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could be. I think it's the subst bound, which is asking it to implement core observable. So that this is not needed anymore.
It's a missing bound on O.
Missing bound on O.
I'm not sure. Subst observer, right, is a catch error subst observer.
Subst observer is, yeah, this
The
one.
bound is missing on whatever subst observer is, right?
Uh-huh.
In line 69. It's a missing bound. It's like subscribe cannot be called because that argument does not satisfy, right? This subscribe cannot be called because that does not satisfy.
Yeah.
And that's from one line above. It's a catch error subst observer, right?
Yeah.
But it's a catch error subst observer of O, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it already implements observer, right?
Yeah.
Only if O is observer. It's generic on O.
Yeah.
And it does not implement observer if O is not observer. But O is observer here, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, but that's not the trait bound that is missing. Like that subscribe there, that subscribe call there, it's missing something else.
Is it the subster? Subster?
Show us the error again. I'm like trying not to read it, but we should read it. The trait bound subst. Okay, that's line 56, right?
Mm-hmm.
Subst as context inner is observable type. Okay, so line 56 is not somehow not met, right?
Mm-hmm. That it could be subster.
It could be subst air. What?
Since subster is not. Oh no, never mind. No.
I'm trying to read this.
Yeah.
The trait observable, core observable.
Mm-hmm.
Something is not implemented for subst as context inner. The following other types implement. Core observe. What is the inner? It's so like I lost it. So subst as context. Where is subst as context? Inner is observable type. So observable type. Line 56.
Mm-hmm.
So subscribe. Where does it come from? The method subscribe, right?
Yeah.
On subst observable.
Mm-hmm.
It is what is subst observable is what's returned from F, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is a subst, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and subst declares itself. We the bound is context, some context, but I'm like, I'm not buying it because how can it be context detached from any other context here, right? It doesn't make sense to me somehow that the context is detached from anything else here. Some context, because there is already like, I don't know, if you mention context, shouldn't be linked to the context of something else here?
Yeah. Maybe we could look at what switch map does with its returned observable. That
Mind not rotating?
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can barely comprehend what's going on here without editing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what I meant was since switch map also has a function that returns observable, we could take a look at what it does.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good, thank you.
So switch map, we can look at the func call. So Where is it? Yeah, over here, right?
Sure. Scroll up.
Up. Uh-huh.
If returns an out. Out
Yeah.
is bound by context, where the inner is inner obs. But you can see that the inner also has a bound. Does our inner have a bound that it implements core observable? I don't think so.
No.
What does our...
It's this observable type. Oh no, this is not what we were wanted. Oh, my bad.
What?
Where is this? Yeah, here. Our inner is this observable type.
Show side by side, please.
Yeah. And func value, I think. Where was that? Yeah, here. Right. And just go scroll up. Yeah.
So here, okay. Our inner has observable type, but that inner is a generic that is bound by core observable.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know that we need a generic. Maybe that implementation needs another generic. Perhaps we don't. Perhaps we can replace our observable type bound with core observable bound.
Yeah.
Try that.
Observable type with core observable. Just remove this. Core observable. What will be the type arguments?
I don't know. Let's not give it type arguments for a moment.
Okay.
What is
And now
asking?
cannot find trait in the scope.
Import it.
Import. Qualify. Or just import.
Okay. What's
Missing
what is it?
generics.
Missing?
Generics for trait. One generic argument.
What is it? Yeah. O, observable type.
Yeah.
And in switch map,
In switch map, it's
context. In our case, is it concrete? Out. Look, it's kind of circular, right? Because out is context where the inner is inner obs, and inner obs is core observable where the first type argument is out with something. Maybe we can imitate that.
Yeah. Okay. Just take this inner obs and just call it inner obs. And this will not be out, it'll be substrate in our case.
You need to declare inner obs.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have an inner. Maybe they have an inner observable. What?
Inner observer, yeah.
it's an observer. No, because look, it's a core. It
Oh,
implements
yeah.
core observable.
Yes.
But in their case, what is it? What's the concrete type?
Or maybe all that we're missing is calling into inner. We were just calling subscribe on the subst itself, but
Oh,
so if you look, this calls into inner and then call subscribe on the inner.
we can try. I'm not entirely following what's going on there yet.
Yeah, I can just quickly just revert this to observable type, right? What's wrong? Yeah, okay. And here we can have subst. I mean, this can be subst con ctx, and this can be subst ctx dot into inner, and that will be.
But don't call it obs, because
Yeah, oh yeah, because there's observer also. Observable. And this, the method subscribe exists for associated type, but its state bounds are not satisfied. Ah. Oh, no, my bad. Yeah.
no, the trait is not in scope. Simply the trait is not in scope. Candidate 1 core observable, candidate 2 observable.
Oh. You need to implement. Oh, we have to implement core observable,
The trait
right?
is not in scope.
Yeah.
Just bring the trait in scope. Do you have a quick fix?
For this, no.
Then bring them both into scope. Observable is in scope. So no, do the same to do core observable as underscore. Perhaps we need to implement one of them.
Yeah, we have to implement core observable for.
No. Something is right. It's not right, because you don't need to be an observable to be an observer. It's not right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what? How does this happen in retry? What are the bounds in
The observer.
search for subscribe calls?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Well, no. That's a function. Search for subscribe call. Okay, that was a subscribe call, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Context lift.
Mm-hmm.
Context lift the observer.
Oh. Lift this. Oh, lift. Subserver.
And context is a generic here, right?
Oh, yeah. the observer.
And there is no into inner there, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't think we're supposed to be doing that.
Mm-hmm. So this doesn't exist.
Maybe.
It should, and this becomes observable again, or remains.
Yes. So subst. Wait. So yeah. So if look if subst is context, which yeah, I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Then we're not supposed to do into inner, and also maybe we don't need to. So this is the what? This is the new observable, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So I think what we need is a new generic. It's CTX. It's a context, and subst is. Can you scroll up there? Yeah. Okay, so CTX is a context. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Baby steps. We need
Yeah.
a CTX. CTX is context. See, that's to me it makes sense because like I keep thinking we can't, it can't just be any context. It needs to be the same context as like other things.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, but I mean on the right we have the implementation of core observable of context, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there, yeah, there you call subscribe, and here we call subscribe in the observer.
Yeah.
Okay. And then CTX is used in like we won't lift. You remove the lift.
Remove the lift.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to lift anything here
This
because
lift.
the user, see, the user provides the, wait, what's that? Oh wait, did I? I'm sorry. What did I say? No, the observer. No, I'm sorry. The should the observer be lifted into that context? I don't. Maybe. Also, we should not have a subst CTX, right? Is
Yeah.
that right? We should just have a subst observable.
Yeah.
So that's a subst, and we say, okay, now let the bound on subst is not just, it's not context, right? What
Yeah.
is it?
CTX.
Well, CTX is a generic. It's a context. What is the substitute? Where the inner is
Maybe this context might help here for the retry observer. CTX.
CTX is context plus observer. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a context plus observer. It's a context. The observer must be lifted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because but it must be lifted with the context of the observable that is obtained from the function, right? The subst is supposed to be of the same context as the what. This is what I'm trying to ask here. We need a connection between the subst, the context that is the subst, right?
Yeah.
And the context that is the original. Do we have an original here? Is O the original?
It's the observer. But
Where's the original here? The original context is it not here?
Original context. No, I don't.
So can we just lift it? Is it if we don't have an additional CTX,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's remove the additional CTX.
Additional CTX.
Yeah, the CTX generic.
Oh, yeah.
We added it because we thought maybe we need it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we need here, but remove it.
Mm-hmm.
How about we remove it and then see now subst is context, right?
Yeah.
Now can you just use like subst lift subst observer before calling subscribe?
Oh, before calling subscribe.
Like
Yeah.
the subst observer, lift it using the subst
Oh.
type. No, not here. I'm looking at the lift 338.
338. Oh, you're
Yeah.
saying at the retry?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
But it's not going to be CTX lift. It's going to be subst lift.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's something like
Maybe.
this. No.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm reading.
Yeah.
The trade bound subst as context. Inner is core observable as context. With, I don't know. It's not satisfied.
Probably have to just implement core observable for.
I mean, maybe we need to do that anyway, right? So
yeah.
So let's do it. But let's do it next session, or maybe I'll do it with Marton.
Okay. Yeah.
This feels like vague and confusing at the end. Like, but first time where I felt like I actually got somewhere towards implementing this.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for watching, and if you want, there's a seat available. Join us. Shivash, don't hang up. Until next time, be well.